launched my very first digital product to an email list of just 300 people. And still, I managed to make 21 sales in the first 60 days. And so in today's video, I want to walk you through the 3-step framework that I follow to create and launch my product in just 7 days so that you can also launch your own product even if you have a tiny audience. Now, the mistake that a lot of creators make when they think about creating and selling their first digital product is they think that they need to create this massive course in order to be successful. That is not the case at all. In fact, I would go as far as to say that creating a massive course as your first digital product is setting you up for failure. Because first and foremost, a massive course is just too much pressure because there's so much that goes into it. And second of all, a lot of the time, your audience doesn't trust you enough to purchase something that costs hundreds of dollars, right? And so you want to give them an entry level point that they can purchase a smaller product from you and start building that trust. And then eventually, when you one day launch a more expensive product, then they'll buy from you, right? And so instead, what you want to do is you want to create a mini digital product. So this can be a $17 to $37 ebook, mini course, or template that solves one specific problem of your audience. Now, take my first digital product as an example. I created a $17 ebook that was called A Guide to Thousands of YouTube Views and Watch Hours. So this guide was all about helping my audience to get more views on YouTube. So you can see that's the one problem that it solved. And so if you can find one specific problem that your audience is really struggling with, and you can find a way to put that into a digital product, then you'll create a highly sellable and profitable product. And so that brings me to the 3-step framework. So let me hop onto my computer right over here so that you can see this framework. And I'm going to break it down for you so that you can see exactly how everything works. So let's move down and we go into the first step, which is idea, right? So here you need to come up with a really good product idea. Now, this is arguably the most important step because finding the right product idea can literally mean the difference between creating a product that sells to many thousands of people even, and a product that actually flops. So you want to make sure that your product is highly sellable, right? And so the way that you're going to do this is your product needs to solve one specific problem. So let's write that. Solve one problem. Okay, you want to make sure that it only focuses on this one problem. That's it. It shouldn't do anything else. By the end of your ebook, your mini course, or your template, your buyer needs to walk out of there with this problem solved. And so you can take my ebook again as an example, right? So the Guide to Thousands of YouTube Views specifically helps people to get more views on YouTube. So the problem that it's solving is these people are struggling to get views, and this ebook will help them to get more views. Now we can look at other examples as well. So one of my clients, she's a relationship coach, and she created an ebook that was called 52 Date Night Ideas, it was 52 spicy date night ideas, right? And so that ebook gave 52 date night ideas, so one date night idea for every single week of the year, so that married couples could reconnect, right? And so they could still work a date night into their weekly schedule. So you can see it solves that one specific problem. Another example is, let's say, for example, you create content about HIIT workouts, right? So you could go ahead and create a mini course that teaches people how to lose their first 10 pounds in 30 days with HIIT workouts. So you see, again, a very specific problem. You're not helping them to lose all of their weight and have their dream body and, like the entire issue is solved in one go. Instead, you're helping them with one key pain point that can be solved quickly and right now. Now, on top of finding a good digital product idea by looking at one key problem, you then have to make sure that you can validate that there is a market demand. So let's write that down over here. You need to make sure that there is a market demand. So in other words, you need to make sure that there are actually people who want to buy this, who are already spending money on this kind of product. And so the best way that you can figure this out is I usually like to go on platforms like Amazon. So whenever Amazon has a book, and I go and look at the reviews of the book, I go and look how many purchases that book had. Or I go to places like Udemy that sells courses, and I go and see if there are already courses that are being sold on this specific topic. And I also go and look at the reviews and see what people are saying and so forth. And so that way you're going to find whether people are actually interested in this topic or not, because you want to make sure that people are already spending money in it. Otherwise, you're going to have to work so much harder to sell it to people. Now, before I move on to the second step, I do want to mention that I have created a 7-day digital product checklist that literally gives you the day-by-day actions that you need to take in order to create and launch your very first digital product. And so if you want something that lays out all of the steps that you're going to have to take in one document, then you can go ahead and download it below. I have linked it in the description. Okay, now moving on to the second step, which is create. So let's move down here on my screen. So as we know, the second step now is create, right? So when it comes to creating your digital product, I want you to hear me very clearly about one specific thing. So I see so many creators falling into this trap. When it comes to actually creating their product, they get super overwhelmed and then they stagnate. They just stop and never end up creating the product. And so that's why I want you to go ahead and create a minimal viable product. In other words, you need to create a product that is good enough, but it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't really have enough data to create the perfect product yet. You will start to get that data as you start making sales and as people give you feedback. That's exactly what happened with my ebook, The Guide to Thousands of YouTube Views. So initially it was a $17 ebook, but then over time I turned it into a mini course because I realized that a mini course format worked better with that specific topic, right? Because I had to show a lot of tutorials and things like that. Plus, I also started to get feedback from my customers, and they would tell me what would really help and what would make the product even better. And so I went ahead and I added those things. Now, it's going to be impossible for you to know what the feedback is going to be before you actually start selling it. And so you need to get the product out there as quickly as possible and as good as you possibly can right now. And then you can always go ahead and better it over time. Now, the 3 digital products that I highly recommend you create, so you can choose from any of these 3. The first one is an ebook. Now, I do want to mention that when you're creating an ebook, let me actually write this down, right? So we have an ebook. That's the first digital product. But when you create an ebook, it's very important for you to increase the perceived value. And so in other words, you need to make it as valuable as possible. And the best way that you can do that is by also including links to videos as well as links to templates and things inside your ebook. I did that with my ebook. So I had 2 video tutorials in there, which I just hyperlinked, and I also had 2 or 3 different templates in there that people could use. So I'd explain in the ebook what the template was, and then they could access the template directly from the ebook as well. So you'll want to think of ways that you can make your ebook super valuable so that people are more likely to buy it. Now, the second product that you can make is a mini course. So let me write that down. So a mini course isn't the same as a big course. Mini courses typically only have about 10 lessons or less. maybe sometimes a bit more, depending on what exactly you want to teach inside the mini course. But usually these lessons are short and sweet. So you could, for example, have 12 video lessons in your mini course that are just about 10 minutes each. Or you could go ahead and have 3 video lessons that are a bit longer. It ultimately depends on the specific topic that you're teaching, but you need to remember that people's attention spans aren't as long as it used to be. And so the shorter you can make your lessons, the better. Okay, now the third digital product that you can make is a template. So let me go ahead and write that down. Now, I would be cautious of creating just any old template. You need to make sure that your template is super valuable to your audience, because you need to remember that there are platforms like Etsy out there that is selling $2 templates. And so if you want to sell your template for $17, $27 or more, you need to make sure that it's worth it for your audience. So the only way that you can actually make your template worth this is by making sure that you solve a super unique problem with your template. So something that will really help people to save money, lose weight, build their relationships, etc. You need to make sure that it works super well. Now, there is a second way that you can also do this, and that is by offering a template bundle. So you could go ahead and include 5 to 10 different templates inside your bundle that works together as a whole. And so that way you can also increase the perceived value and get people to actually buy your template for that price. But the key thing I want you to keep in mind with step 2 is to get your product out there. Don't wait. Okay, because the longer you wait, the longer you're going to procrastinate, and you're never going to end up getting that product out there. Okay, now moving on to the third step, and that is, let me move down here. We have the third step, which is setup. Now, when it comes to setup, it basically just means that you need to create a process that's automatically going to deliver your product as soon as someone buys it. Usually, this is the step where a lot of creators get stuck because it involves a lot of tech setup. And I know that can feel so intimidating. Believe me, I went through that as well, because at the beginning, I didn't know how to do this, but I had to figure it out, right? And so let me break it down for you into 3 simple things that you actually need with this setup. So first and foremost, you're going to need a sales page. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this, a sales page. That's supposed to be 2 words, by the way. Okay. The second thing that you're going to need is an automated email delivery. So let me just make the email automated delivery. So this is basically where your product is sent to the buyer as soon as they purchase. And then finally, you may need a course hosting platform if you are planning on creating a course, right? So let's imagine these are different courses. So let's say course hosting. So these are essentially the only things that you're going to need in order to sell your product. Now, I do want to mention that there is a bit more involved in setting up this setup for yourself, especially if you're using multiple tools to do the different things. So if you're using one tool to do a sales page, you're using another tool to deliver emails, and you're using another tool to host your course platforms, then that makes it a bit tricky because you're going to have to interlink all of these tools, right? Now, this is why I prefer using an all-in-one platform. It's called system.io. And so that tool allows you to do everything in just that one tool. So you're able to set up your sales pages, to host your courses, to send emails whenever you want to. It's a really incredible tool, and it's also super affordable. So I'm going to link it in the description below if you want to check it out as well. But because I know that so many of you are most likely stuck at the tech step, I also went ahead and I created a mini digital product kit mini course. And so inside this mini course, I show you the step-by-step process of setting all of this up for yourself. So all of the tech you need to know is included inside that mini course. Plus, inside the course, I don't only teach you about the tech, but I teach you about this entire process, right? So I teach you the idea. I teach you how to create your product. I teach you how to set everything up in tech. And so if you are someone who really needs step-by-step processes, you need walkthroughs, you need prompts and templates to help you get that product done as quickly as possible, then this is the course that you've been looking for. And I'm going to link it in the description so you can go and check it out to see if it's the right fit for you. Now, if you only take one thing away from this video, it's that you do not need a big audience in order to create and sell a digital product online. You don't. You saw it with my own product. I mean, I sold a $17 ebook to just 300 email subscribers, and I made 21 sales in just 60 days. And so let that be a lesson for you as well. Even if you have a tiny audience, you could be making money from that audience by creating a sellable digital product. Now, inside this video, you've heard me talk about System.io, which is the all-in-one platform that I use to sell my digital products. And so if you want to learn more about System.io before investing in a course like Mini Digital Product Kit, and you first want to check out the tool and see all of its features and so on, I have created a video that goes through all of that, and you can go ahead and watch that video next right over here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was insightful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.